about the legacy of our national pastime when he says, "Listen, Ray, the one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has been erased, like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again, but baseball has marked the time. It reminds us of all that is good." Americans often turn to baseball to maintain a sense of normalcy. When FDR kept baseball alive during the dark days of World War II, and when President Bush took them out in Yankee Stadium after September 11th, they proved that it is not just a sport. Baseball is America's unifying tradition. What resonates with people, I believe, is baseball's optimism. It is a sport that begins with the hope of spring training and culminates annually in the Fall Classic. Baseball is a pastoral game and has the objective of reaching home, of being safe. Isn't that what we all want, especially in turbulent times? Baseball is able to unite communities through victory or defeat. Whether it is the bond of Yankee fans sharing 26 world championships, or of Cub fans entering their second century of futility. Baseball strengthens family ties as dads play catch with sons, or during the 7th inning stretch here at a Memphis Redbirds game when couples sing, "Take me out to the ball game." Baseball is such an important part of the fabric of our society that it has been the instrument by which groups have achieved acceptance and recognition. After the anti-German feelings of the First World War, ball players such as Lou Gehrig and Honus Wagner broke the xenophobic barrier. A generation later, Italians gained acceptance as crowds cheered for Joe DiMaggio and Tony Lazzari. Roberto Clemente and Fernando Valenzuela have helped Latinos achieve social equality. And now there's a wave of players from Asia who are opening up even more opportunities. But of course, the greatest social breakthrough of all came when Jackie Robinson joined the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947, paving the way for societal changes from Rosa Parks to Barack Obama. Baseball helped us fulfill the hope that anyone can partake in the American dream. Generations are able to pass down vivid memories of Grandpa trying to recite Abbott and Costello's "Who's on First" skit, or Aunt Sue recalling the excitement of watching Kirk Gibson's now legendary walk-off home run. Or it could be me wearing my Atlanta Braves jersey autographed by third baseman Chipper Jones. During the Great Depression, President Hoover claimed that, next to religion, baseball has furnished a greater impact on American life than any other institution. A recognition and celebration of that belief now continues to heal us and give us hope. That is the legacy of our national pastime. Play ball!
I have a confession to make. I'm a sucker for a good infomercial. I love the before and after pictures. I listen intensely as the music softly swells and an aging movie star delivers a heartfelt testimonial into a vaseline coated camera lens. I trust the man in the crisp white lab coat who talks about this all-natural product, clinically proven to revitalize, immunize, and energize. And I believe the man with the fervor of a televangelist who proclaims his product is safe, natural, and effective. I'm naive, but I'm not alone. Safe, natural, and effective. That's the mantra of the vitamin supplement industry, and millions of Americans are swallowing it. Don't get me wrong, everyone needs their vitamins, but for most of us, our daily diets provide all the nutrients we need. In fact, the overwhelming evidence supports the thesis that vitamin supplements are mostly just a waste of money. But in some cases, vitamins can be deadly. A Finnish study showed smokers taking 20 milligrams a day of beta-carotene to have an 18% higher risk of dying from lung cancer. And those workers exposed to asbestos had a 26% higher risk of dying from heart disease. These risks directly correlated with taking the vitamin supplement beta-carotene. Furthermore, recent research at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center shows that when treated with vitamin C, chemotherapy kills fewer cancer cells. Dr. Heaney, a key physician and researcher on the project, warns that when treated with vitamin C, both healthy cells and cancer cells repair themselves. It's a difficult concept. Cancer cells repairing themselves, thriving because of a megavitamin. At the very least, what this research should tell us is that we should not be taking megavitamins without the supervision of our doctors. But even those among us who are perfectly healthy should be wary of the telemarketer's smooth-talking assurance of safe, natural, and effective. Our susceptibility to advertising, our willingness to believe the corporate world, and our naive quest for eternal life makes it easy to believe that if one vitamin is good for you, why should the equivalent of 60 be better? In reality, large doses of almost any vitamin can damage and even kill you. But perhaps the most astonishing fact in the vitamin supplement scan is that Americans spend $22 billion a year on dietary supplements, yet neither the FDA nor any other government agency oversees this industry. Manufacturers are free to set their own safety standards and are under no obligation to record, review, or provide the FDA with any proof of injury or illness. 90% of the vitamin C consumed in the United States comes from China, a country where quality control and food safety regulation do not necessarily go hand in hand. China supplies most of the world's vitamin A, vitamin B12, and vitamin E. A recent shipment of bacteria-contaminated vitamin A was flagged in Europe before it could be added to infant formula. Luckily, it was flagged in Europe, because the United States has no oversight of vitamin shipments. In fact, independent laboratories have confirmed that about 25% of our dietary supplements contain hazardous materials such as glass, salmonella, bacteria, and heavy metals like cadmium and lead. These are not ingredients associated with safe and natural. The cruel reality is that the mantra, safe, natural, and effective, is a hollow huckster slogan, and we're buying into it. Americans are seduced by slogans, enamored by anything labeled natural, and easily duped by slick commercialism. Lately, what we have begun to realize is that when the industry is put in charge of its own regulations, the outcome is anything but safe, natural, and effective.